Well, hello and welcome back. My name is Adrian Hill and welcome to video 3. Again, I'm super pumped to have you watching this video series, and if you are still watching this video, congratulations and kudos to you, because a lot of people will go through and they'll register to receive video series, ebook, any kind of promotion online, and they don't actually follow through and read the material. So if you are watching this, a massive congratulations to you. It shows that you are committed to yourself and committed to your business and really turning it around to really make your life and that of your family just so much more special. So if you have any comments or feedback about any of the videos you've seen so far, just simply leave a comment below, and I'll reply to as many as I possibly can personally, because I just want to share and help as many people as I can to really grow their business and to start living a life that they want and to live a life of passion again in their business. So again, I'm very excited to bring you this video today, because this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where all the stuff we've spoken about, it's okay to go through and work out a 12-month plan to generate 6 figures, and that's all well and good because now you know how to do that, but there's a lot of back-end stuff that needs to be done to start bringing that income in. And again, it's all well and good to look at the website because that is perfect, but unless anyone sees that website, then you're not going to get any money and you're not going to get any traffic coming in. So today is all about how to promote yourself as the #1 expert in your chosen field. So whether you're a coach, consultant, network marketer or franchise owner, and whatever you do, this is where I'm going to teach you how to promote yourself as the expert. So what differentiates you from your competitor next door? Why are you better than Joe Blogs down the road at whatever you do? And it could be any area of your life. So promoting yourself is all about marketing yourself effectively. Because again, you could be the best baker in the world, you could make the most delicious cupcakes in the world, but unless no one knows that you make the best cupcakes in the world, then you will go through your life being poor and being broke. So marketing in any business is an absolute necessity to learn, at least for yourself, the basics. And if you don't think you want to learn any more than that, then you have to engage someone to come in and help you to really focus their attention on your marketing strategy, because having an effective marketing strategy is what makes money in business, and it's the only way. There's no way around it. If you want to make money, people have to buy from you in one way or another, whether that's your service or a product that you're selling. But unless anyone knows about you, then you're not going to make any sales. So marketing is key. Now obviously there are so many different avenues that you can market yourself today. Gone are the days where it was just a simple snail trail mail, so going to the letterbox, doing up a letter and sending a letter to 100 different businesses telling them about your services and how you can help them. Obviously we're on the interwebs now, and there's so many more ways that you can get your message out to all these different people in whatever you're doing. So I mean, obviously the key ones for your marketing strategy right now would be social media is where a lot of people are spending a lot of their attention. So obviously Facebook is, I think at last guess, around the 900 million people are on Facebook. So that's about 1 in 6 people that you meet are on Facebook, and it's only going to increase. So it won't be too long at all before it reaches the billion people mark, and that is a way of getting your message out to the masses that you couldn't have done offline, because it would take just way too long to get out to a billion people with what you aim to do. So marketing strategies, obviously your social media right now is working pretty good. So how do you go about getting your message out to the public through social media? So obviously you have your Facebook, LinkedIn. If you're going business to business and trying to sell your products to other business owners or other businesses, then LinkedIn is fairly critical. It's a Facebook for businesses, so people go on there and can refer people to you. It's another way of promoting yourself on there, doing up a little profile so people can come to you and learn more about what you do. So you can obviously do advertising on LinkedIn as well. Obviously you can do advertising on Facebook. You've seen the ads that come up on the right hand side of the screen if you're looking on a desktop or a laptop, and if you're on your mobile phone or a mobile device, then they come up around about 3 or 4 posts down on your feed. So getting your message out to all these people is absolutely critical. But obviously, advertising on these sort of sites costs money. So typically, you use something along the lines of PPC advertising, so pay per click. So you put your advertising up on the right-hand side, as I'm sure you've seen them, and every time someone clicks on that advertising, you pay Facebook a small sum of money. So a PPC ad could range anywhere from 30 cents up to $5, depending on how many people you're trying to get out there, what your market's like. Typically, if you're paying any more, I can get my advertising on Facebook for around the 60-cent mark per click. People can do it cheaper than that. I don't really mind. I get great results from 60 cents per click. Obviously, you need to send people from these advertising to whatever you want people to go to. So it could be your website, as I described before, a squeeze page, sending them to your Facebook page so you can start generating likes and generating a community on your Facebook page. But it's all about promoting yourself. So how can you get out there and show people that you're the expert? So initially you've got to position yourself as the expert. So how do you position yourself as the expert? It's fairly simple. It's just telling people that you're the expert and having testimonials on there, really just putting yourself out there with your videos, having your videos so that people know that you're the expert. Why would they come to you? Perception is key in business. Perceived value is where people get their prices from. That's how everything is made. That's how pricing structure is done around perceived value. And if someone perceives you to be the expert in your field, that's when your prices skyrocket because people will pay top dollar for what you do. So if you want to be known, I'm sure if you're watching me, I'm sure you've seen some Frank Kern information. If you haven't, go and check it out. It's fantastic. But Frank Kern, if you don't know him, has long hair, a beard. Well, he did until recently. I know he just recently shaved his head, but well, not shaved his head, he got a haircut. But he wanted to be known as the long-haired, bearded surfer dude who was the number one, the highest earning income generator from the internet. So he wanted to be known as the long-haired surfy dude that was the highest paid internet marketer in the world. And if you want to work with him, you've got to pay a lot of money to do that. And that's how he's positioned himself. He's got results on the board, but you can also do that leading up to that. And I'll explain that in a later video. So focusing on your marketing efforts now and how to promote your business to the world. And how do you do that? What's the most effective way? Well, obviously you've got, as I mentioned in the previous video, your SEO. So if you're new to this, you're probably thinking, what's SEO? Search engine optimization. It's how you're found on all the search engines. So you Google, Yahoo, Bing, all of these search engines. When someone goes on and they type in whatever industry you're in, so say it could be for me, if you just say life coach. If you want to type in life coach, I'm in Brisbane, so life coach Brisbane. Where are you ranking on Google and how will people find you? Because that will generate long-term the majority of people coming into your website, squeeze page, wherever you want it to go. This here is a very quick fix. Happens a lot faster, you can generate a lot more leads a lot quicker, but obviously you're paying for it. With SEO, unless you know what you're doing, you pay for this service up front and maybe some ongoing costs to hire someone to come in and to really get your website just working effectively so that it's ranking high up on the Google charts, the Yahoo Bing charts, and it stays there if you're using keywords in your copy on your website, all this sort of stuff. So this is very cheap advertising and very cheap marketing. It does take a lot longer to work to bring in people than this does. So your paid advertising online, if you're not doing it, give it a go. I haven't put Google on here because if you haven't used Google AdWords before and Google advertising, it can get quite expensive, and it is very expensive. And if you're not converting very well on your website and your squeeze pages, then you're kind of throwing money down the drain. So I like to tell my clients to start out on Facebook and LinkedIn to get an understanding, a base level understanding of how to effectively market online and advertise online and send traffic to your website, squeeze pages, whatever it is, for a much lower PPC, pay per click. So start with Facebook and LinkedIn. If you are an expert in this field, then obviously Google AdWords, if you know what you're doing and you know how to send people to a well laid out website or squeeze page that's got really good copy on it, something's going to convert very highly, then go down that path. But promoting yourself on the interwebs it's just where we are in the 21st century. Even your big names like Jerry Harvey fought it for so long going online, but now he's had to take his business online. It's through a lot of struggles, and people have rebelled against him because it took him so long to buck the trend. But you think about all the fastest growing businesses out there right now, software companies or online businesses, or everything that's skyrocketing is going online. So this is why I focus a lot of my marketing attention on online. Obviously the different strategies you can use offline, still sending snail mail can still work if it's done effectively and you can grab people's attention. But this is how you can effectively promote yourself and your services to the world. So it's all about jumping on social media. If you haven't got a Facebook business page, again, you're leaving way too much money on the table. I don't use Facebook as a way of generating income per se. I don't sell on Facebook because Facebook is still a way to, it's relationship building. People are still viewing Facebook as a way to get on there and build relationships and build trust, build your brand awareness around your brand and your company, and then every now and again direct people to a squeeze page or your website or a special offer that you have. But do it quite sparingly on Facebook. Facebook is just a way to generate a really big brand awareness of what you do and how you can help a lot of people. So that's why a lot of those ads you'll see on Facebook will actually send people to their website or a squeeze page to fill in their name and email address, because those likes on your Facebook page, Facebook could change what they do in an instant, and you could lose your Facebook page overnight and they don't have to give you a reason why, and every single one of those likes on your Facebook page will be gone. So all those people who have liked your business and are your potential clients, you have lost forever unless they find you again. So directing traffic to a squeeze page or a website so you can get their name and email address is a way of capturing these people and putting them on your database so no one can take that away from you, which is obviously critical in today's business. So marketing through social media is what I wanted to focus on today. Obviously there are other areas that you can focus on, but I think social media is working quite effectively now. It's still fairly well priced for what you get. If you really get specific with who you're targeting, and again, having a target market is the most important part, because unless people know, or unless you know who you want to work with, people don't know. So if you're a bit hazy on who you want to work with and a bit wishy-washy, you want to try and help the world, which you can't. And I know a lot of business owners, when they first start, want to get in and try and help the world and don't want to hurt anyone's feelings by not being able to help them. But you just can't help everyone, so don't try and live your life to help everyone. Be specific with who you want to work with. Really get specific with your target market so that you can learn a lot more about them and they know how you can help them specifically. And then working on a marketing strategy that's going to generate leads and generate income from your business is the number one most critical aspect you can do. So I just wanted to touch on social media right now. How much you can expect to pay for a pay-per-click advertising campaign that's going to generate interest in your business. Now obviously what you need to do is give them information, value-packed information. Give them your best information up front. Don't be afraid to give people your best information for free, because that's going to do two things for you. It's going to have people thinking, well, if this is the free content, what is the paid content like? It's going to blow my mind. It's going to change my life and my business. But it's also going to get you to get out there and start learning some more information. It's going to get you to develop yourself onto and just raise yourself to a new level, a level way beyond your competitors out there. So it really tickles both boxes, which I love. I love getting out there and growing myself, and I know if you're watching this, you do too. So give your best information up front for free. People will be blown away and just want to pay you more money for the stuff that's actually going to cost money. And that's where you go out and learn some more stuff, learn some great information that you can then teach them once they're paying you, and it's a win-win for everyone. So that is a very basic marketing strategy. Again, I can't go into too much detail on here, but yeah, so that will definitely get you started on what you want to achieve. Doing some research on your Facebook ads, your LinkedIn, getting a Facebook page done up for your business is a must, an absolute must today. If you're not on Facebook, you've got to get over the fact that you don't want to do it because you don't want to follow the crowd, because that's where everyone is, and it's just, as I said, it's another way of exposing yourself to 1 billion people in the world that you wouldn't have had the chance to previously. So, in a way, getting over yourself and jumping online and onto Facebook and onto social media, jumping onto LinkedIn, doing a profile, well, it's more exposure for your business. If you're not doing it, you're leaving money on the table, and you're not generating the lifestyle that you want to generate for yourself and your family. So that's a marketing strategy that you can use right now to effectively promote yourself as the #1 expert. Now, obviously, in all your Facebook, LinkedIn, websites, everything that you do when you promote yourself, you position yourself as the expert, so that people will pay you top dollar for what you do, because they know that you can help them get out of whatever challenge they're in right now in their life. You can bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be in their life. Be that person and you'll make a lot of money. So, again, if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the form below and I'll get back to as many as I can personally. I hope you've got some great information from this video. Stay tuned tomorrow for video 4. I'm very pumped to bring that one to you. You're going to love the content in that one, I'm sure. So until then, stay safe and bye for now.